Hello and welcome to ThePapare.com's personality segment, and yet again here we are at the posh offices of ThePapare.com, where the analytical articles and the live updates are brought forward to you as digital media content. And last week we had the luxury of interviewing your brother Gayan Sadaruwan, the king of motorsport racing, and today we have his younger brother Shanuka Sadaruwan. Shanuka, welcome on board. First tell us, Shanuka, you started racing when you were 5 years old. Your brother started racing when he was 17 years old. Is it in your genes to start racing, or is it a family thing, or what was your introduction to the sport?
I think when I was 5 years, I started racing because of my brother. I was interested, and my father was a very big racing enthusiast. So that was it makes me starting of motors. And other than that, my first event was under 10 PWCC event, and I took first place in that event.
Motorsport is a risky sport. Your brother didn't have a problem with the family because your father was a motor racing champion. For you, was it the same? How was the support that you got from the family?
At first, my mom was a little bit scared, but after that, she was used to it. But even now, when we faced an injury, she's scared, I will ruin my studies and all.
It's a short career. I can really say it's a short career. You started racing when you were 5 years old. Now you've been racing for more than 10 years, I suppose. So just tell us your significant achievements in this your short career.
My significant victories are in 2010. I could achieve the under 16 championship in the world, yeah. And in 2013, I was the standard 250cc champion, and me and my brother won the Honda team champions.
Who is the toughest opponent you have faced in your career, and what were the plans that you had to overcome him?
Until now, my brother is the toughest opponent, and other than that, for my standards, I think Shehan Adhikari and Ishan Dasanaik and Jacques Gunawardana in the racing event, and in my standard event, I think Lahiru Jivanta and Yvonne Gurusingh are my opponents.
Tell us, who do you idolize in the sport, both locally and internationally? Do you have two players both locally and internationally, or you just idolize one player internationally?
Locally, I idolize my brother, and in the international level, I like James Stewart, because James Stewart is known the fastest man on earth, and that. My brother, he's the 9-time champion in Sri Lanka, and I have to
learn
more things from both my brother and from James Stewart also.
Tell us about your practice sessions. How do you prepare yourself before a race? Have you got any tips from your brother? Just tell us about that.
Yeah, basically he trained me mostly, and I mostly practice on the Velisara Navy base track, and other than that, in many tracks Boyagane and cavalry track, and my brother most helps me, and my dad also. Dad is with me always. Other than that, I used to do workouts and all, do my physical fitness and those.
Just tell us your unforgettable experience in this career. I asked this from your brother, and brother faced an injury, an accident. So what is your unforgettable experience?
My unforgettable experience was as a victory in 2013. That was a biggest victory, because at the last moment of in the Fox Hill Standard 250 race, Motor 2, I was in the second place and my opponent was leading. So at the last finish jump, I could win at the last moment, and that was my unforgettable victory. And as defeat, in last year, I faced a serious injury, and that was very unforgettable. I had broke my leg and my arm.
As a youngster, where do you see Sri Lankan motor racing is? Where do you see the standards are? Any room for improvement? As a youngster, what do you have to say about this?
as I see, they have to like improve more, because like the mostly the organizers like don't give us like a good priority. They like we don't get like much for cash prizes, and we don't get much from them, as the races are the organizing parts are not very good. So like I think like those parts must be improved.
Tell us the biggest challenges and difficulties you have faced.
I think the biggest challenges in my career is like after injury, like coming back to the track, like, and when we faced an injury, like we have to stay bed rest for like 2-3 months. So watching other guys win and like other guys ride, it's a very like hard moment, and like we miss the track much. And like after the injury, like getting back to the track and practicing and like making our mindset, it's very difficult, and it's bit challenging.
As a youngster, you started racing when you were 5 years old. What do you have to say to the rest of the people who are yet to start racing? Any tips and advices that you can give as a youngster?
I think like motocross is the best sport, and like if you love it, like you can do it. The best thing I can say is you love the sport, then you can come to a better place in this place.
One final question, Shanuka. Any final words of gratitude? Who do you want to thank to?
At first, I would like to thank my dad, like because of him I'm here, and my brother, like he trained me, and also then my main sponsor like Honda, then Navy, Sri Lankan Navy, and Garmin, and other than that my tuner, my uncle, and my family, my sister and my mom. Then other than that, my college friends and all.
Thank you very much, Shanuka Sadaruwan, for joining with us today. It was a pleasure having you here. My name is Lelumem, over and out for ThePapare.com, sharing the passion.